Alright YouTube, so I've been asked to kind of show my water system and I guess what comes out of it and how well it works. So I'm gonna show you how to replace these filters. It's probably been 5 weeks since I last replaced them. So again, this is always off. I'm gonna keep that off. I don't need the water right now. I'm going to the system, so I'm just gonna shut the water off. I'm just going to shut the water off to the water system by turning these two valves off. And I'm going to go over here. I'm going to grab the tub and I just put the tub underneath it. I choose to have one of these old bins from one of those 3-shelf plastic bins, just so that it's easier to sit on the concrete. So I'm just going to release the pressure by pressing these red buttons, these red valves up here. So as you can see, the pressure's going down. If you don't do this and you try to unscrew this, you can have water spraying out all over yourself. So FYI. So we're going to go all the way down until it's 0 psi over here. So I'm going to drain it out. And then I'm just going to get the wrench that comes with with these filters housings. And let me just put the wrench underneath. Let me just drop the camera for a second. Again, all these take is a few turns, and then you can probably turn it by hand. So you just go to your left, go to your left. Just takes about a quarter turn. Let me just drop this one so I get drop the camera right here. Just to get this wrench around this one. So again, just want to half turn. They're tight, there you go. And I just loosen them, and then I can do it with my hand. I recommend, if I did this over again, I would block this up here a little bit further away from the wall, probably 2x4 or 2x3. Just so that I can get my wrench on the other side of it. So I might do that later on. Do this. And just drop the camera to put the wrench underneath it. I'm just going to turn it. That one came easier. So again, I just get the wrench out. Now I just get these bins underneath it. Just set back kind of. So, and this is again about 5 weeks of use. So you'll see how bad these filters are. Set back. I mean, this was pure white, and as you can see, it is brown. See, you see it white, brown. So that's how much sediment that's taken out with water. Again, I have high sediment and pretty high sediment. And here's the carbon filter. On the inside, can't really see, but it's a 5-micron carbon filter. So you can see that this is also discolored because that's been taking everything out. So let me just drop the camera again to move the bucket. And then finally, the last one, let me just grab this bucket again. Usually just keep the water inside there, just for now. This one kind of spilt all over the place. See how grimy that is inside. We'll clean that. Take these filters, I'm just going to throw them back in here just for now. Reuse the bucket for the third one. Take the last one out. Gotta do it by hand. Water in there. So I'm just gonna show you again, pure white, now brown. So that's the 1 micron filter. Dump this. Bring it over to my little table over here. So as you can see, 1 micron, it is brown. The 5 micron is close to black. And your carbon filter is discolored. So those are the 4 old ones, 3 old ones, and inside is really dingy. So what I do is get some paper towel and really wipe those down really well. Let's put down the. So I wipe this down really well. Really get as much as I can out of there. Hence the paper towel. The 1 micron one, you can see it's a little less stingy because that's, the other 2 filters already worked. So I'm just gonna clean this out. Out of there. And then the 5 micron filter. It's really dingy. So I cleaned that one out as best I could. Just really get the major stuff out. Then I replace the filters. So again, these are the filters I use. I bought all these on Amazon. I have the links below. But here's the 5 micron filter. It comes all. I got a big box of 50. They're really cheap, about 80 bucks each. And here's the carbon filters. The 25 for about 80 bucks. So this will probably last me a few years. So they come all individually wrapped, which is good. Just keep them clean all the time. So here's the 5. So I just put in the first one. That's comparison. This is pretty much gray. That's blackish gray. This is again. Here's the. There we go. Here's the carbon block filter that I use. And all on Amazon. Again, just put those in. This is finally the last 1 micron filter that I use. Again, comparison. Pure white, dingy. So, put them on, and then inspect the O-rings. Excuse me. Inspect the O-rings just to make sure that they're all intact and not loose or anything. They seem like they've been working for the past 6 months or so. So they all look good. Again, I always keep some replaceable ones on hand just in case if they ever wear out. I'll probably replace these a few more months from now, probably 10 months or so. I'll replace them, or a year, or until I don't feel like I have a nice seal, then I'll replace them. So again, I just take the 5 micron. I screw it back up here. I just go hand tight. Usually when a DuPont symbol is straight out at you, hand tight. Take my carbon filter. Hand tight. And then finally, Y1 micron filter. Yeah, these are really heavy plastic, so I think you've got many years of use from these. And then I just take the wrench again they provide, and it's kind of hard with my hand, but basically just get the wrench back here and just go again, quarter of a turn. You don't want to go too hard, just until it's snug. And then again, quarter of a turn. And last one, quarter of a turn. Crushes the filters. Well, crushes, I'm sorry, the O-rings. I always come back here and I grab some more paper towels. And I just dab the water up top. Just so that when I put back on the water, I can check for leaks just in case. Which I never had any, but figured I would check for leaks. So I have all the filters back in, and then after that I check the salt level. Can't really tell, but it's pretty full. I filled this a few weeks ago. But I dropped it's down to a 6. It's the highest is a 7. Or I guess an 8 rather, all the way on top. So it's probably each number, and it's probably I would say probably 1/3 of a bag each month or so, or half a bag. So I take 3 bags, Whirlpool 33,000 grain model. So then after, I just slowly put back on the water. You hear the kind of rushes back in, and fill up all the filters, fills the pressure, and I just check to make sure everything is still dry, and pressure's back up, about 45, low pumps back up to about 60. and yeah, good to go. Maybe probably one thing I didn't show or didn't mention was, and then I put the top one back up, but what I didn't mention before was, you know, the last few months I've been using this, I probably didn't even notice a drop in water pressure at all. Again, brand new filters. You know, it's about 45 psi. When the well kicks in, it'll be about 60, and the same psi here. So, if you can tell, good luck, but I can't tell. And even when it's about a month old, it might kick it down 1 psi or so. But that's basically how you change your filters. That's all to it. It took me 15 minutes to do it, and I was filming. So it could probably take me 10 minutes if I wasn't filming. So it's really simple. Every month, every 5 weeks, every 6 weeks, depending on water use. You know, how often you have to actually change them. And again, like I said before and mentioned in my other post, you know, it's probably $6 in filters right here after I bought it on Amazon in bulk. So it's pretty cheap. So comment, let me know what you think, and thanks.